Hey everybody! Most animals see crocodiles as real monsters that appear out of nowhere, grab them with their terrifying jaws, and drag them underwater. But sometimes the crocodiles get such resistance that one could even feel sorry for these predators. Hippos, lions, and even some zebras can turn these predators into a chop in a matter of seconds. There's a lot of evidence of crocodile attacks on large cats at the watering hole or when they're crossing bodies of water. Leopards and cheetahs make for especially tasty prey for these reptiles. Moreover, crocodiles can also try to steal prey from lions if they're on the shore, or even attack the whole pride. However, it turns out that attacking lions is a bad idea. These cats are distinguished by their enormous strength of their paws and their fighting capabilities, the kind that crocodiles can only dream of. If the leader of the pride isn't taken by surprise, it will definitely be able to fight back this overgrown lizard. This lion literally drove the crocodile under the water. After all, even this huge reptile doesn't want to get hit by the lion's powerful paw, while several lionesses could easily turn this crocodile into the material for a suitcase. The lion's agility, speed, and teamwork allow them to successfully fight such an enemy in shallow water, since the crocodile has no advantage in maneuverability there. The claws of the lions are so strong and sharp that they can break through the armor of such an opponent in just a couple of blows. Other wildcats, such as tigers and jaguars, can also hunt crocodiles. Tigers are actually the largest and strongest felines in the world, so if the crocodile allows itself to mistake the tiger for ordinary prey, the striped predator will quickly put the reptile in its place and teach it some respect. The tiger has such powerful jaws that it can break through the crocodile's armor even in its strongest spot, on the reptile's back. The crocodile fights, but it is inferior in maneuverability and flexibility, at least on the land. However, clashes between the tiger and the crocodile are relatively rare due to the cautious nature of the striped predator. The jaguar is another matter altogether. While lions and leopards usually strangle their enemy, the jaguar breaks its neck and the occipital bones with its fangs. Jaguars developed this hunting method specifically to deal with reptiles, whose necks are often too wide for them to get a chokehold. Crocodiles are one of the top 5 of the jaguar's favorite prey. Crocodiles tend to attack from the water, but the jaguar is such a great fighter that when it gets attacked by the reptile, it doesn't retreat to the land, but starts to fight back right in the enemy's native element. Victory over the crocodile is considered a great success for most animals, but not for all. Elephants are more than 10 times heavier than crocodiles. They are bigger and stronger, and the reptiles know it, so the crocodiles rarely dare to even try to attack these giants. And if they do, it usually happens by mistake. Even though the crocodile jaws don't pose much of a threat to elephants, these giants are rather touchy animals, so they will severely punish the careless reptiles for mistaking their trunk for a zebra's leg. Elephants can simply trample the crocodile, they can throw it out of the water, or they can beat the reptile with its own body by lifting it high up using their trunk and then hitting it against the water and the bottom. Underestimating crocodiles and thinking that anyone could easily fight them would be a big mistake. After all, such an assumption is nowhere near true. The crocodile can grow up to 4 to 5 meters and weigh over a half of a ton, but its main advantage is the combination of its powerful armor and weapons. Its strong scales act as protection, which is somewhat reminiscent of medieval armor. The crocodile uses its jaws as a weapon. An entire leg of an adult man could fit in its mouth. All of the crocodile's teeth are fangs that are bent backwards. They grow to the length of a human finger. Crocodiles prefer the ambush hunting technique. They hide in the muddy water, wait for the victim to pass by, then they grab the prey with a lightning jerk in their powerful jaws and drag it to the bottom. Thanks to their incredibly strong jaws, crocodiles can hold an antelope, a zebra, or even a bull heavier than themselves. Moreover, the reptiles aren't only capable of drowning their victims, but also of defeating them on land thanks to their unique wrestling technique. When crocodiles grab their prey, they hold their paws along their body and begin to rotate along their axis, all the while holding their prey with their jaws. Even the strongest bones, tendons, and muscles cannot survive this technique. However, even with all their incredible hunting methods, crocodiles often get a good beating. The most common prey of the African species of crocodiles are ungulates. During seasonal migration, millions of these animals travel across entire countries in search of food. The backbone of these huge herds are the wildebeest, which can peacefully coexist with zebras. It is these animals that are the favorite prey of the crocodiles, who wait for them at the crossing and collect their toll from the herd, ambushing the animals in difficult areas. Some of the ungulates, however, are so stubborn that they simply refuse to disappear into the jaws of the cold-blooded monsters. The way they manage to survive is often quite unique. Just take a look at how this zebra avoids getting caught in the crocodile's jaws. It looks almost like it's dancing. Crocodiles are generally stronger than snakes. Venomous ones can't usually bite through the crocodile's thick and strong scales. As for the pythons, even the fact that it's twice as large doesn't always help. The crocodile can deal with it simply because of the strength of its jaws. The snake's smooth scales cannot protect it from the rows of crocodile teeth. The problem, however, is that the snake may not just be twice as large as the crocodile, it can be 3 or even 4 times its size. But the crocodile often fails to see that right away because the python is often perfectly camouflaged in a twisted position, making it difficult to estimate its real size judging by its head alone. Thus, the crocodile sometimes does the mistake of attacking a snake that is way too big for it. In such cases, the crocodile itself becomes the prey. The boa constrictor pounces on the reptile and wraps itself around the crocodile so as not to allow itself to get bitten. Then, it tightens its grip with each exhalation, so that eventually, there's simply no room left for oxygen in the crocodile's lungs. And when it can't fight back anymore, the python squeezes the enemy's body even more, thus causing internal damage. So what should a person do if the crocodile is attacking them for some reason? The best course of action is to run away. Crocodiles can develop speeds of over 30 kilometers per hour in the water, which allows them to catch up with any prey in their habitat. They can swim so fast thanks to the powerful movements of their tail, which acts as a fin, but their speed isn't nearly as impressive on the land. However, thinking that given its weight the crocodile can't move fast on land would be a very dangerous mistake. These reptiles run well and can overtake a person, though over only very short distances. The limbs of the crocodile aren't located under its body, as in mammals, but on its sides, which is why the reptile can't hold up its own body weight for a long time, at least not in the running mode. Therefore, if the crocodile is far enough, it's not hard to run away from it on land. If the fight can't be avoided, then people need to use their main advantage: intelligence. The crocodile's weak point is its eyes. Hit them with a stone, a knife, a branch, any heavy item at hand, or even with your own hands. This may be the only chance for salvation, but it should only be done in the gravest situation. The likelihood of a human defeating a crocodile is extremely small. Therefore, it is best not to approach these creatures at all. For example, once a crocodile attacked a police car, and all the police officer could do was retreat because the reptile literally was chewing on the bumper of his car. Such cases aren't uncommon. Luckily, the men were unharmed. But this crocodile definitely got into a fight with the wrong opponent, another crocodile. These reptiles usually behave rather peacefully around their own kind, but not because they're kind. It's just that the crocodile knows its own capabilities and doesn't want to start a fight with someone just as strong and well-armed. Nevertheless, fights between crocodiles do happen sometimes, and they are brutal. They don't inflict any wounds on each other. The aggressive crocodiles simply hold onto the opponent's paw in their jaw and then rotate on their axis using their signature technique. The opponent's bones don't stand a chance. The crocodile's main enemy, though, is the hippopotamus. Adult hippos compete with rhinos for the title of the second largest land animal on the planet, after the elephant. They weigh 4 to 5 tons. Moreover, the skin of the hippo may be smooth, but it is very thick and hard, so it makes for great armor. Due to the round shape of its body, even such long jaws as those of the crocodile simply slide off the hippo's body. Meanwhile, the main weapon of the hippopotamus is its jaws. which it uses to sink motorboats and deal with the strongest animals in Africa. These jaws have fangs that are as long as a saber. Although the hippopotamus is a herbivore and is technically supposed to use its fangs to dig the algae out of the bottom, the truth is that they can also masterfully use them as a weapon, like some kind of leopard. Hippos hate crocodiles so much that they can even protect other animals from them. The most surprising thing about this behavior is that the hippos are usually very aggressive and cruel animals that don't care for mutual assistance or interspecies altruism. If lions attacked an antelope or some other animal, hippos wouldn't care about the ungulates. They might even watch the situation unfold with some interest. But if the crocodile tries to hunt in the hippo's territory, there's a considerable chance that the reptile will be left without dinner and without teeth. Hippos can easily trample a crocodile, break its spine with one bite, and throw it out of the water like a cannonball. Even the calves of this animal can attack adult crocodiles, and if the reptile is close to a group of hippos, it might even look like they're toying with it. Hippos can quite calmly endure the crocodile's presence in the same reservoir as they are. That is, until the reptile starts hunting. If it does, it basically signs its own sentence. However, it also happens sometimes that hippos attack crocodiles for no reason at all, just for the sake of it. Friends, that's all for today. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next time.